Burnout costs more than money. It robs vitality, it robs energy, confidence, and even relationship.
Moving forward with the Dekker team. Moving forward together with the Dekker team.
We are delighted that for over 36 years, we've been able to come alongside you, not only buying, selling, and investing in real estate over 3,117 times, coming alongside you to build your fun, build your faith, build your fitness, your finances, and even strengthen, heal, and flourish inside relationship.
So what's the next step, Yetta? What's the next step? It's what we're going to discover, what we're going to work on.
The next vitality step?
Yes.
The next feel-good step?
And it's interesting because in your opening, you talk about we build your relationships, build, right? Vitality isn't found. You don't go out and find it.
You don't go digging for it in the backyard?
No, you can't find it that way. You build
Actually, yes, you would. Because by doing the digging, I'm getting some exercise.
Yeah, maybe. You build it just like you build a strong financial foundation. You build it little piece by little piece, little decisions on top of each other. They stack, they multiply, they compound, like that book we read, The Compound Effect.
Yeah.
Great book.
And it's interesting as you're saying that, you're talking about just like money compounds. Mm-hmm. As your vitality compounds and you add one, you stack it, just like we talked about in the first episode in October, we talked about stacking the programs that the government gives you. So if you didn't listen to that, you might want to go back and grab that one. And here we're stacking our behaviors, our rituals, our different aspects of vitality, but it actually will not only help with clarity and confidence and relationship, it'll actually also help with money. Like they fit together.
They do. And because they fit together, you can think of your vitality like a savings account.
Like an investment account?
Where you put money in the account, right? Daily, it's going to grow quickly. But if you keep spending it, what happens? Your account gets down, right?
Well, eventually withdrawn. That's what happened to us.
If you spend over what you put in it, you'll become overdrawn. And that's when people burn out. That's when people are, weird diseases show up that there's no explanation.
Well, we don't want to say that couldn't happen otherwise.
No, it can. But I'm just saying, when your body is burnt out, it's where these things show up. Mm-hmm. And so now, how about a little checklist
I know you love checklists.
I love checklists. And, if you're listening, you're going, okay, Ken and Yetta, you've been talking about vitality and do this and do that, but how do I know? How do I actually start to build my vitality? Because maybe you're sitting there listening to us and you're going, I think my vitality is pretty good. Or maybe you're thinking, it's okay, but you really don't have much to compare to because you've been in that state for so long.
And it's such a gradual thing. When we've gone downhill, we just did a fast reset, a cleanse. It wasn't fast, it was slow, but it was a cleanse and fast reset for our body because we felt like we were getting a little bit sluggish.
Yeah.
So a reset was needed. And I find I have been clearer.
You are. I've noticed.
You've noticed.
Yes, because I'm clear. We did a 5-day fast together of just water, a water fast, nothing else. And it was cool. I liked it. So what's number one? Number one thing, track.
Just become aware, because awareness really does set the stage for you to be empowered to make different choices. If you're not aware, you can't really do anything with it. So the first thing is track your sleep, but also track your energy, track your movement, and step number 2 is just choose one area to start with, because the last thing we want you to do is to move into a state of overwhelm. So we're going to give you way more ideas. Like when we were doing the fast, which we just finished the refueling process. I'm only on day 6 of the refueling. Who knew that that was even a process? So I've done lots of water fasts and cleanses. I never did a very good job on the front end or the re-entry.
Yeah.
And the contrast is astronomical. It's like another layer of investment. Yes, it over doubles the time, and it is more than doubling the impact. I think that's why I'm feeling so significantly better without having to put any extra effort in.
And you might be wondering, I'm going to back up to number 1 again about tracking, because I like to give you a little idea. Like, all we do is take a calendar. You can get that dollar store or whatever, the year calendar, and open it up, mark down how many hours sleep you got, how you felt in the morning, how you maybe feel at lunchtime, like after lunch. Do you need a nap? Look at what you ate for lunch. And then in the evening, how's my energy? Am I like just dragging my behind for the last couple hours before I go to bed? And if I am, maybe I should just go to bed instead of having that wasteful time of non-productivity in the evening.
Right. And number 2 was like, choose one. You just gave like 3 examples to do all together. Be careful, because I'm the girl that will always just go for a little bit more. Just do a little bit more, just like, let's accomplish way more in one shot. Problem is, I set myself up for a fall. Mm-hmm. I don't really get very far because it's not sustainable. Right. So the idea is to come up with one thing that you want to shift initially, because you're going to stack them anyway. Once you get one done, then you find another thing that fits naturally into that.
And don't stop doing the first one.
Right. That naturally fits with the first one. And then, like for me, one of my things was a morning walk in the garden. Well, the weather still permits, and even when it doesn't, I might still go out there. But the idea is getting some sunshine first thing in the morning is really good for me. I mean, we sit in a window or near a window, both of us, when we do our devotions. And in fact, we even moved our chairs so that no one is staring into the light anymore. Nobody's got the light behind them. We're both on the side. And that little shift was actually helpful. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't have to be big. Little.
Number 3 on the checklist is schedule your downtime, your recovery time, whether that's time to spend on a hobby. What I used to do was take downtime at work in different times when I take a break, but then I looked on my phone and I scrolled social media, or I made some comments on posts or whatever. But what I realized was I didn't give my eyes any downtime or my brain any downtime because I was still stimulating it. Whereas going for a walk around the neighborhood for 10, 15 minutes really gave me a rest. So schedule that, schedule your downtime, schedule your hobbies. If you use an electronic calendar like we do, put them in, put a reminder so it beeps at you to remind you to take the recovery. And then notice the link of your vitality to your money. Are you making sharper, better decisions? Are you creating a stronger return on investment? Right?
That's a big one. I think most of us, and certainly us in our younger years, didn't connect the dots. Vitality and wealth all fit together. So become aware. Again, it's that awareness piece. Mm-hmm. Just lean into awareness and then act outside of, act from the awareness.
Yeah. I saw a post the other day that said, you can't change the people around you, but you can change the people around you. You get it?
Yes, I get it.
All right. So vitality is a lever that makes every other lever work. And you may want to book your free clarity call with Ken, that's me, or Yetta, and just see what's happening. And you want to reclaim your energy and multiply your wealth wisely. And we're glad that you've joined us on Life's Inside Track, because when we know that when we move forward together, we've got this.
Moving forward with